Alrighty, boob tubes. I thought we'd enjoy our new slave privileges. And sunbathe in the park, because we're allowed to. Thought I'd left without a lighter. That would have been a disaster. Oh. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Topping up my vitamin D. Missed this man, just been out in public, it's mental. Could almost mistake this for normality, to be honest. But it's good being out, seeing fellow human beings. Hope yous are all getting a good excuse to get out. Let me see, where's the 8mm? I like that. No, the park's just as busy as it normally would be, kinda. Well, it's more busy than it normally would be, actually, for a Monday. Definitely. Thank feck the restrictions are getting relaxed as the good weather comes in. What a beauty. Oh man. It's not even that sunny a day, but beautiful. Always puts a spring in your step. Seeing the girls in their summer clothes. Gets the blood flowing to the right parts. Tons of folk about. It's like weekend busy, I suppose you could call it. Oh, yeah, Becker. And bear with me, experiencing technical difficulties. control cars, the full lot. Okay. Oh, see when that sun comes out, it is beautiful. Beautiful. Oh. Hello, hello, hello. Oh man. Already feel like I'm ODing on the sun. So what's happening in the news today anyway? I haven't even bothered my ass looking. Yeah, the quicker things get back to normality, the better. Must be something happening in the news. I'm sure Sturgeon was having a wee speech when I was just getting ready to leave. I'll subject myself to that rubbish later. Hope you all had a good weekend. Behaved yourselves. So who's watching? Anybody genuine watching? Or is it just floaters? So you're talking about the stuff that's happening over in America. It's mental, isn't it? So that's the recent stuff I've been watching. It's crazy some of the scenes you're seeing over in the States. But par for the course, innit? The world's like a powder keg ready to go off now. Everybody hates something. Well, I don't know if it's Soros funded or whatever, but it's politicised, isn't it? It doesn't matter what's happening nowadays, it will be turned into a left-right argument. It could be a game of tiddlywinks and somebody would somehow find a way to politicise it. Some of the footage of the National Guard have mobilised in the States and they're shooting residents on their porch and stuff, man. Crazy, crazy footage. Let's hope some good comes out of it anyway, if there can be any good. Don't know how long this good weather's meant to last right enough, but I think it's meant to be a bit more cloudy up here tomorrow anyway. So I thought I might as well make the most of the sun. Certainly not been getting as much as I usually do. It's been so long since I've sat in the sun. I don't know how long it'll last. I'm going to at least sit out for a wee hour or two, at least. Make the most. Nope, no suntan lotion on whatsoever. Typical stupid Scotsman. The Glasgow tan. Our tans up here come out in bottles and sunbed shops. Okay then. Right, I'll do it. Well, I'm a a Scotsman that hasn't been out in the sun recently. I'm like Casper the Ghost right now. A few wee more days like that will sort out my Casper the Ghostiness, hopefully. What's been happening in the UK news over the weekend? I've not paid attention to any of it. My corona. Need to be careful not to fall asleep. End up with a real bad burn. Yeah, the park has got an air of normality about it. What's the new King John 11? 111. What happened in the UK over the weekend? I've not watched any news over the weekend at all. Bits and bobs about the riots in America on the YouTubes, that's about it. Is that happening? What that happened over the weekend in Groover? That Antifa were outside the US Embassy? Why does protesting the cops killing somebody have to turn into a left, right argument? You know? I'll need to catch up in that for tomorrow. Get up to speed with all the gossip for tomorrow. The Gen X Report channel, meet the new King of England, Joseph Gregory. Not sure what you're on about, Barbu. BLM, Black Lives Matter. Is there a Black Lives Matter organisation in the UK, or is that a stupid question? Monkey see, monkey do. Thought it was an American outfit, but under fascism. Politics does not exist. Aye, in a dictatorship, fascism's very authoritarian. And if they ever got into power, there would be no manoeuvring out of fascism. Pins and needles. Oh Lord. World War George Soros. Well, the world is definitely in a period of change, that's for sure. Pressure's getting turned up on China, big style. And let's not forget China's communism. Alright, Tony, my man, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, my man. Protesters were chanting "Can't breathe," think they need testing for corona. But if you watch the video of what happened to George Floyd, it's hard for your heart to be breaking. I mean, you're literally seeing a guy dying right in front of you. Aye, Tony had to get out, man, and sort out my Casper the Ghost skin. Sweat the weekend out me. And the park is chock-a-block. Enjoy, Tony. Enjoy. What are you doing, man? Out for a walk? Or are you going to go and sit in a park somewhere? Who's that you're talking about, Groover Dodger? The George Lloyd guy? You're saying he's no dead? Can look very convincing to me. He was sitting pissing himself, man. I've not heard that one yet. I heard he was a porn star though. Well, that's got to do with the price of cheese, I don't know, but Mutual Destruction. Kim Yo Jong, age 33, Cubono. That's right. I'm lost. I don't think the world's going to end anytime soon, though. People want you to think that. They control you with fear. And the police are on their bike. Not going about killing anybody. Today. Right now. Don't know if they've opened the toilets. A few folk are having barbecues. Picture of normality. I think the football's starting back soon as well, isn't it? Or the English football, anyway. I heard an update about that, actually. But enjoy, mate. Go get yourself some oil-needed vitamin D. Aye, the park's just as busy as it ever has been. Definitely. Just looking around. Everybody's scared to sit next to each other as well. Wiki how to dox parents to get vaxxed. Well, every time I've heard people getting asked about will they if there's a vaccination for corona, will it be mandatory? And I've never heard anybody say it will be mandatory. I personally don't think that will happen, but maybe I'm wrong. Summertime's amazing. I've seen a couple of folks with masks on. Quite get the idea of wearing them, like, in the park, outdoors and stuff. Each to their own. British subjects are free. What do you mean, mate? Test refusal equals house arrest 24/7. Well, I don't know, we'll need to see how this shit pans out. One thing I would say is there's a lot of people that are sceptical whether there ever will be a vaccine for this virus. There's a possibility they never will get one. And then all this Bill Gates vaccination, New World Order stuff, it just doesn't make sense if there isn't a vaccination. But time will tell. Oh Lord, won't you bear me? Lord, won't you bear me? I think as human beings, we are all free to an extent. I don't know about British subjects any more than anybody else, but human beings are pretty much free to do whatever they want. It's the restraints within society that adds consequences to folk walking around just doing what they want. The vax is the second cure disease. It's a mockery of Christ. Alright, John, my man, how you doing, buddy? You're keeping well, mate. Where did you leave a comment, buddy, in his video? What video? Strange seeing folk on benches sitting apart from each other. Alright, Alan, my man, how you doing? Thank God. I brought a second water. I've been watching that Dr. John Campbell dude. The Resident Evil, mate, that was an amazing game. You know, I just played another game and it was amazing, man. It must have been made by a Scottish company, I think. It had Iron Brew in it. But it was dead different. It was like you're a computer in a space station. And what was it called? Observation. And it's about going to Saturn and the hexagon storm on Saturn and stuff, and it's a really good game actually. Alright, Richie, my man, how you doing? I've rediscovered a wee enjoyment from my gaming. I'm shite at games, but I like the kind of puzzle ones. Trump Space Force. Hope you're out getting some of your vitamin D today, Richie. Not today, Richie, not today. Going to start doing more runs though. Waiting for the gym to open again is going to be a long wait. So we need to start up a keep fit regime, incorporating just running outdoors as opposed to a treadmill. Enjoy, Alan. Get the aircon on, you'll be all good. Oh, I know, Richie, I'm not going to. I've already got my mindset on that I'm not waiting for the gym to reopen. I'm going to have to just get into a new routine. Get back on my bike a wee bit more and all that as well. Aye, John, I heard Resident Evil 8 is coming out soon. Heard that. It's the last one I played. I think it was the remake Resident Evil 3 or 2. Can't even remember. But honestly, that made me jump out my skin. Really good, enjoyed it. I know, Richie, some of the scenes over in America are crazy. It's annoying the way that, you know, everybody tries to capitalise on these things. So you now have George Floyd's protests in London, and you're thinking to yourself, why is there protests in London about American cops killing people? I think I'll be touching on it on Tuesday, Richie. But it's subjecting yourself to watching all that stuff. It's not healthy because you get it riles you up, man. You know, I've seen a woman in a wheelchair try to protect a shop and stuff, man. The amount of stuff that you're seeing coming out the States is crazy. It does bamboozle me as to why you're now getting, what's the guy's name, George Floyd, I think. George Floyd protests down in London. You know, that doesn't make sense. Is the cop not being charged for out in the sun bird watching, mate? You're far more better for your mental health than sitting indoors watching people can tear strips off each other. I noticed it when I was watching. Oh, hold on, what's that? Resident Evil 7. Aye, there was some weird stuff going on with Resident Evil, and what was it, the symbol for that lab in Wuhan or something? Richie, if looting starts in London, go down and get yourself some flour, mate. I was saying this the other night, kind of jokingly, right? But I'm kind of being serious in a sense. Like, I've never been in a full-scale riot, or I've never been around when looting and all that's taking place. Definitely would love to witness it at one point in my life, but I think I'd need to move to the States. Let's just hope not many more people get hurt and stuff. But it certainly doesn't look like calming down anytime soon. Looting Lion, how you doing? Is there anything to looting? Looting. It's like a TV show or something, isn't it? I think it was it today I seen some footage and it was looters fighting with each other over all the stuff they stole. Watching me, watching you. Tommy will be there looking for all the brown looters in Luton. What happened with Tommy's court case? Did he not have a court case or something? I mean, Paul Golden. I know what happened with Paul Golden, but what happened with Tommy? I think Tommy Robinson is racist. I think he's still part of the old BNP setup, but that's just my personal opinion, baby. Oh, his court case got cancelled, so postponed. It's still going to happen. I was interested to see how many people would turn up. Talking about how Corona's fake. Getting arrested. Oh man, the sun's away. Come back. Oh, there was the court case about that fucking Butlins or whatever it was, Pontins or whatever it was. Fucking thing that happened. What's happened? Is Tommy Robinson still on that VD thing? Wonder what kind of figures he's getting and all that. West End's always nice and sunny. Apart from right now, the sun's away. You know what I heard the other day as well? Tommy Robinson, I think, gets stopped with the cops or something. I'm sure it must have been videoed on VK and then it's been put onto YouTube's. And he was talking about how he's not got insurance because he's on his mate's insurance for it as a garage. Oh man, he's obviously a fucking... obviously kicks about with a lot of people for the criminal fraternity. And then puts himself forward as a kind of moral guardian. Funny. Right, come on back out. That stupid big cloud. Oh. It's like, see if you work in a garage or something, you're insured for all cars. It's a blanket policy you get. So somehow, some way, he's got himself put on his mate's insurance policy for the... Well, how do I make it look like that? Well, there's a wee filter button, and you get lots of different filters, and there's one called 8mm. It reminds me of Happy Days, so Happy Days. Oh no! Oof. Pressed the wrong button there. I am a time travelling YouTuber. Why's that guy get his light on his bike? I'd say right now, to be honest, I don't want anything viral. I don't know how you can make talking shite in a park in Glasgow go viral, but just stay away from the coronavirus stuff. You know, that cracked me up about There is a good clinic up the West End. Alright, viral, so David Icke, when he was talking about the London Real things getting pulled down, and he was saying, right, we need yous to share it. We need you to share it, we need you to share it and stuff. And he couldn't use the word make it go viral. Because then he's admitting that fucking viruses exist. Well, D, I think just trying to be as healthy as possible is a good... I can't wait for 5G, man. I don't think it's a direct energy weapon. In fact, if you put in 5G, Google this, 5G and Five Eyes, and you'll see the Five Eyes coming out against Huawei, putting all their 5G infrastructure in Western countries. That's what I think the whole anti-5G thing is really about. It's certainly not direct energy weapons. 5G might give you a better suntan, aye. Oh man, the sun's disappeared. That swan looks mean. Nobody questions why have only 103 people died in Australia versus Australia has way more sun. Aye, well, they were saying that even just like, this is one thing I've took away from this. I take multivitamins and stuff, right, but I never took vitamin D supplements. And apparently in Britain you should be taking vitamin D supplements at the best at all times. So that's one thing I've took away from this whole thing. I don't know, mate. We're not letting English people across the border, do we? We don't want the English corona up here. Macarona. Slipped by the border guards on his scooter. I was tempted to go and get some beers for the park, but I decided against it. Come on, just pretending to sunbathe right now. My corona. Why wouldn't you thumbs up? Why wouldn't you thumbs this up, man? God, do you want to know how dirty my mind is? Do you know what I read there, Richie, before I read? I was like, is there any squirters there? No. I've not seen any squirrels or squirters. Don't know. You know what? See if you were. See if you were. I wouldn't be able to point looking out on a map of Britain. I know where the general location is. It's kind of like just north of London, isn't it? But I don't think I'd be able to point it out on a map. Oh, I've missed being outdoors. Puts a spring in your step. See, these are spy glasses. I've got wee side mirrors I can see behind me. Got eyes on my back. Alright, Bright, how you doing? Watch the nativity. Squawking squirrels. Yeah, at night time there are probably tons of squirters up here, to be honest with you. That's not even a joke. I didn't hear that about the sun. I didn't know about the sun. Oh. That's very true, Richie. That is very true. Oh, fuck. Don't depress me even more. I don't want Celtic to get 10 in a row at all, man. But I just think football's cancelled from now on, so. Plus, the last one didn't count. It's not a real championship. They can have it, but it's not a real one. Plus, when Rangers done 9 in a row, Celtic were in the league every season. So we beat Celtic 9 years in a row. Celtic were beating Aberdeen, Hearts and Hibs for a good few of those championships. But my nuisances of that are going to be argued for a long time. See you later, Richie. Have a good one, mate. High velocity solar particles can... I don't know. If it doesn't cause heart attacks, thinking it could cause a heart attack. I wonder what the hell that swan is doing. There's about 20 people watching it. It's making a nest or something. getting annoyed. I'm actually getting cold now. Well, I got a wee hour anyway in the sun. You're doing well to catch an hour in the sun up here. You're behind that tree. Fuck. High band 5G battlefield. Active denial and interrogation remote censoring weapon system smart. Was that real life or a computer game? Trying to figure out what the hell this one's doing. It's so fascinating to everybody. Do you know what? I've not weighed myself in months either. God knows how much I've put on. When the virus was developed, Corona City. I'm not worried about it. I just can't. I need to motivate myself to get into some regular exercise. I'm missing it. Never thought I would miss the gym so much. Hey, come on, make an appearance. He's another wee half hour or something. I thought Huawei was the world leader in 5G technology just now. That's what I thought. And that's why the Five Eyes have such a problem with them, because it's China. My Corona. Do, 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 do. Yes, it's coming out again. Must be making a nest. It's not trying to figure out what small one's doing. Oh, Jesus, Jones. I don't know much about that voodoo media, dude. And I've seen the channel about, and I think I've left a few comments on a couple of my clips, but couldn't comment one way or the other. I don't know nothing about him, mate. I'm assuming you don't like him because he doesn't like Tommy. Was that stab in the dark? I don't know anything about him. His political beliefs or anything like that. I made a problem by promoting Brendan O'Connell all over the place a while back. What's happening with Brendan O'Connell? I've not seen him about the YouTube world in a long time. It's an ethno-prat. So it's an ethno... I'm sure I don't get lynched talking about this shit. So an active tutor in Glasgow. So what's ethno-nationalism again? I get confused with all that shit. That's the ones who want the white countries in it. I do believe. Alright, Tony, my man. Hopefully you got a wee bit of sun. Oh. They want their own white state. Craziness. How can you create that without dictating to people who they can and cannot reproduce with, you know? It's the most bizarre concept ever. I'm no joking, I'm actually getting a bit cold. This is a joke. Gutted if I'd have to put my t-shirt on. He's soaking in the sun. Afternoon fraud and corruption. A civic patriot, not an ethno-patriot. Luton Lion, do you want to hear my conspiracy theory, right? I know that's what Tommy Robinson appears to be on the tin. I think secretly under the table, he's the same as Jim Dawson. I think he's a Knights Templar. That's what I honestly believe. I mean, you hear Jim Dawson talk badly of Tommy Robinson and all that, but then promotes all his court cases and shares all his stuff, and I don't know, but that's my own crazy conspiracy. See, I'll be honest, I don't feel a particular alliance to any country. I feel loyal to Glasgow, my city. But, I mean, here in the UK, up in Scotland, you only need to go 2 miles and it's a different accent and all sorts of stuff, man. So, God, I don't know if the sun's going to come back out. Corona, track and trace, track and trace. You missed me talking about Celtic's fake championship, Tony. There's no real 9 in a row. But I'll tell you what, man, I'm terrified if he's get 10. But even if he's did get 10, 9 wouldn't count. It still wouldn't be real. Alright, lazy Jesus, how you doing? Look, Tony, the point I made, when Rangers won our 9 in a row, we beat Celtic every one of those seasons. Celtic were like beating Aberdeen, Hearts, Hibs. Rangers weren't even in the league for, what was it, 5 years or something? So I think 5 championships. These weren't even playing pub teams. Alright, Jesus, hopefully you're keeping well, man. Oh, right. I was trying to figure out what you were saying there, Tony. Mate, that was a wee secret arrangement between the Queen and Rangers. Right. I'm going to let you rack up hundreds of debt that will be forgiven and use all that money to try and win the European Cup, because Celtic done it and Rangers fans hate that. I know they can't help it. I know Celtic can't help it, but it's a fact. They didn't beat Rangers. They didn't beat their rivals in all of those 9 championships. Oh man, I'm just saying that. I'm just saying this to try and get the Celtic fans triggered. Well, Tony, I've been reliably informed Celtic fans are stinkier. But what's happening with the English footballers? There's been an update. I think they were talking about dates and stuff, and even some games I'd seen. I don't know if they'd worked out all the details of it and stuff. It's from Aberdeen cheap shaggers. I think Luton Lyon's a closet Celtic fan. See, Aberdeen play at a ground called Pittodrie. And I can't remember what dialect it is. Old Scots or something, right? Can't remember the exact dialect it's in. I'm trying to think. Was it Old Pick language or something? And Pittodrie means dung heap. So they literally play on a pile of shite. The sun's not going to come out. Humanity is being held hostage by deception, spellbound, sleepwalking. The dialect is sheep. I just choked her. where does the sheep shagging thing come from, you know? That insult gets thrown around left, right and centre. I wonder if there was actual any evidence or something for this. Yes, the sun's came back out. Happy chappy. Anyway, enjoying the views. If you take a sheep to a cliff, they push back up. You know, I wouldn't say that out loud. I'll keep the sheep shagging conversations for another time. Aberdeen's the only place in the UK the guys get treated for foot and mouth disease. Sheep shaggers come from boredom. But is there actual like is there a precedent for way back when small remote communities shagging sheep? Is that, I don't know if it's just like a fucking throwaway insult, you know? I want to see the evidence. I want to see Alex Jones with his documents proven by the Aberdonians or sheep shaggers. Have a video. You know, that's what I was going to say about all the crazy shit I've ever seen on the internet. I've never seen anything like that. I dare say if you looked hard enough, you'd probably fucking find it right enough. Donkeys. Oh, the sun's back out, beautiful. There's a road, keeps on calling me. Doo-ba-doo, it's where I wanna be. Every step I take, I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around, I'm gone again. I've got that stuck in my head right now. Pardon me. The littlest hobo, that's the one. Maybe tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. I'm not a globalist, I'm a hobo. What do I think about turkey? Need to have it with gravy. Need gravy with my turkey. Don't know what's happening in Turkey. I have no idea. I used to know all this stuff, man, but I no longer obsess and watch as much geopolitics and news as I used to. What flavour would you like? Luton line. Oh, mate, you said hamsters, right? So, is this or urban legend or is it true? You know, the pet shop boy rumours. I don't even know if does that really exist? Or is it just fucking stuff people say to wind you up? Oh lordy lordy. 3:30. Another wee half hour I think. Ahead to I can't. I'm not going to sing Tommy Tommy around here, man. Tommy 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 Robinson. Oh God. I'll keep that for when I get home, Tony. Aye, I seen that Boris Johnson, and what was it? I think what I found out is I think he's opened the door to like is it 300,000 people or is it millions? Um, Hong Kong an opening flight. Giving visas. I can't Skype the new Tony, it would fuck up the stream. I had a few hamsters when I was younger. Quite crappy pet when you think about it. Aye, but what will the Boris Johnson supporters say about him letting in all the British Hong Kong people? I don't know what the punishment should be for pedos, but I think there's a general consensus they don't get harsh enough sentences. Um, did you honestly have did you name your rat Alberts? Maybe tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Did he not do that in some countries? Did he not chemically castrate pedos? And does that solve the problem? Do you know what I mean? Like, does it... Well, if you chemically castrate somebody, you don't have any boys, so do you still have, like, sexual urges and all that? I don't know the minuses of this. I think the fact that Boris has put out an open invitation for all the British Hong Kongers, it tells you that Britain still has a lot of influence over there, I would say. Could it run restaurants? Oh. Right, everybody, I'm going to hang about for another wee half hour and then shoot off home. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Tune in tomorrow for Seafood Fear Porn Friday at 8 o'clock. Well, my understanding about Hong Kong was it was like a little city of London, you know, and it was the bridge between East and West, and aye, interesting times. Alan, my man, I'll see you all later. I'm doing the off. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Catchies.